Fed rate cut just happened. The market is reacting by doing what? By tanking. And that's okay. This is nothing more than opportunity to buy the dip. This is expected. We are going to get a Santa Claus rally. We are going to get a rally towards the end of the year. I can show you that. I can prove that to you. Watch this. Ready? You're watching, guys? I'm going to zoom in real quick on where's SPY. I need to zoom in on SPY. So it's expected that we were going to come down on the decision, but eventually we pull back and then rally to new highs. So as you can see here on the monthly time frame, let's just look at what happens towards the end of the year. So as you can see here, August, September, October, red months. November, December, green months, right? November, big green month. Red December, interesting. Then January was green. But either way, November, big green month. And if we continue to go back here on the monthly time frame, where is it? Yeah, so you can see here October, November, and December, like we just surged higher despite the red month here. So towards the end of the year, those last 3 months, we tend to go higher. So this is the monthly time frame, and it's important to know what happens in terms of bigger picture. Look at this. Red September, red October, followed by green November and green December. You're starting to see a pattern here. I'm not going to continue here because I think it's a little obvious now what I'm trying to get at. September and October, it's kind of expected to be this way, right? It's expected that we move red. But then come November and December, we start to get a surge. We go to new highs, and that brings up, all stocks with it. So that's something to keep in mind. Bigger picture is that it is expected for September to be kind of red, and even October. But November, December, we start getting that surge. Even if it's a 1 month surge, the fact that we go up for a whole month green, that should tell you that, hey, at least towards the end of the year, we get some kind of pump. That's all that's important. So right now, it's about positioning yourself during these red months to buy nice and cheap, so that when it does rally for that green month, you already bought it when it was down, and you'll make your money. So Big Bear, still give it a buy here. It's probably going to use the 50 EMA as a support, like it did back here. So don't be surprised if it does use it as support today. After Fed rate cuts, again, it's expected for us to go down, and then we rally to new highs. Of course, this plays out over the course of months. I mean, not months, weeks. So just to be clear. Let me read some comments here. Might as well. Thought about that Mara call you made this morning and missed the jump to 17. Great call, earned a sub. Shout out to Intuitions. Sounds like an old gamer tag from like the old Microsoft Xbox One days. Thanks, 3D movie viewers. Morning shades, BBAI. I am green, past my average. For now, you're green. We'll see if it comes lower. Maybe not. For now, you're green though. Morning shades, Crystal N. So, let me continue down here. Where's the Mara video? That one already. You don't need a Mara video. You don't need a Mara video track guy. You already know the play. Bought back in yesterday, but only 32 shares for that around 5.05. Think it may pass 6 and tumble tomorrow. I'll sell at 6, then put in my limit orders to buy. And this guy really wants it at 3.25. Unless we go into a bear market or they announce something that drops it. But I don't think politicians are buying BBAI stock to lose money. Let me put it that way. If Civil pumps over a penny before January 2026, after these rate cuts, then that'll be icing on the cake. We'll see a pump on Civil. I think it was up like 15% today. Still, that one's still a buy right now. Well, it's cheap. You're a shot caller. Another day, another trade. I don't know if I'm a shot caller, but I'm good at trading Mara and patterns. I'm a pattern abuser, I think is the better way. I don't know. That sounds kind of bad, right? I'm not a shot caller. I'm a pattern abuser. I abuse patterns. That's what I do. I prefer being called a pattern abuser. that sounds. It's different, right? It's different. Like, oh, another shot caller. No. I'm a pattern abuser. I abuse patterns. I just love abusing the stock market patterns to make money. That's really what we do. But shout out to another day, another trade. Get sit say huh? What does that say? Get sit belt brother? Did this girl just tell someone to like get sat on? Belt brother? What does belt brother mean? We ready to go to the moon with BBAI, and you holding so much of shares, you'll be rich. Uh, is this the girl that has like the weird last name? Yeah, the Ngayan and the anime profile picture. For those of you who don't know the story, there's a lot of people who try to scam me, and they use an anime profile picture, or they use a picture of a really cute Asian girl, and they'll send me messages on through email, or they'll send me messages on Twitter to try to scam me out of money. And so just to mess with this one guy, I told him, I'm like, hey, send me a video of you dancing while holding a piece of paper with your name and date on it, with my name and the date on it. And they actually did it. They like had some Indian girl dancing for me. And I was like, okay, I'll send you $5. I'm not going to give you 20, Mr. Scammer, but I'll send you $5. But I was just having a good laugh. The fact that scammers, it's usually Indian scammers, they're willing to go so far as to like dance for me just for $5, just to scam me out of 5. But I was like, you know what? I'll send you the $5 on Cash App. Have, enjoy your $5. Thank you for the funny dance. So yeah, anytime I see this last name Ngayan, I'm probably pronouncing that right. Anytime I see that, I always get flashbacks like, oh, that one scammer really danced for me. Oh my God. What Indian scammers are willing to do it's hilarious. I told them, like, send me a voice message and tell me for 1 whole minute, a 1 minute voice message telling me why I should send you $20. And they actually did it too. And I was just like, wow, okay. I made sure they weren't using AI generation. There's no way they couldn't have tricked me. They weren't going to fool me. You're not going to scam me out of money. Like, and if you do, it's like $5. And it doesn't even matter. At that point, if you're dancing for me, I'll give you the $5 tip. But yeah, so Crystal N, I hope you're not a scammer, because anytime I see that anime profile picture and that last name, I'm just like, I get triggered. Like, oh no, not another one of those, not another scammer. We are going to the moon, friend. It might be the first bear in the moon. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. Let's see. Whoa, what just happened? Wasn't I just looking at comments? Okay. I think that's it for comments, really. I thought there was more. Maybe I was looking at the wrong stock. All right. So there you go, guys. I think it's still, nothing has changed. Continue to accumulate it. I think once we get they only make money through contracts, right? They only make money through getting contracts with the government. So the fact that a politician bought in, especially the way she bought in, that girl bought in like down here. Like, she bought at the moving average, right? She's using my strategy. She's stealing my strategy, buying at the 200 weighted moving average. But jokes aside, the fact that was her buy, the fact that she didn't buy up here but bought down here, I think that speaks volumes. She knows what she's doing, or she has someone in her ear telling her, like, okay, if you're going to buy, wait till, this average or something. So I think it's still a buy down here. I still hold 1,000 shares that I bought. I alerted a sell on the BBAI shares, but the funny thing is I didn't actually sell. I alerted the sell, but I didn't sell. And because I was so focused on FOMC, the Fed meeting, I completely forgot to hit the sell button on Thinkorswim. So I'm still holding the shares. So that was a brain fart right there for my part. That's the first time that's ever happened. I alert a sell, but I actually myself don't actually hit the sell button because I was just so focused on everything else. I thought I hit the sell button, and I looked at my Thinkorswim and I'm like, oh no, I'm still holding the shares. Whatever. I guess I'll hold them now at this point. I'm almost in the green. I'm hanging in there now. Smart play. Man, you got to be happy. One BAM, one production. You better have bought our stock when it was under $2, because you kept talking about that one. I hope you made money on our stock, because I remember you kept asking about that one, and I'm like, buy under 2, buddy. So I hope you're making money, because that thing's at 4+ right now. You could have doubled or more than doubled. That's why you want to buy them when they're cheap. Lisa McLean, Republican, bought 50K of BBAI. First time a politician bought it. Yep. Thanks for the clarification. But it's not even so much that she bought in. It's that she bought at the bottom, basically, right? She bought at that 200 average. That's the thing that I take away from that. To the F and moon, high shade is forming a V shape. Yeah, it's forming a cup and handle on the quarterly time frame. Yes, I'm holding Big Bear AI. Big Bear AI, 4,000 shares at 5.30, so she's barely in the green. Barely? Yeah, she's barely in the green. Another Ngayan. See, this is what I mean. Anytime I see these Ngayan last names, I'm just like, a scammer? I got two scammers that follow me. I don't know if they're scammers or not. I get triggered anytime I see that last name. It's the Indians' fault. Blame the Indians. They're the ones that are using your last name and putting a beautiful girl profile picture to try to scam. I guess they target people like my channel. They target influencers to try to scam them out of money. And I think their operation must work very well if they're still doing it. At this point, I know this Indian scammer playbook so well that I could probably be my own Indian scammer. Like, it's ridiculous. It's running today. I got in at 4.87. Shout out to him. Real JCR. I bought today $5. Tran Hoa OM5BF. Oh, that's just me. I was about to read my own thing. Join the premium Discord below. Patreon.com/IndianTrades. If you want alerts, if you want to talk, chat, if you want to be part of the podcast that we're doing, every now and then we bring people into the podcast and just talk about stuff. Because that's something I want to do, is just do a podcast just for fun. Every week, just talk about stuff. Have some fun with it. Because once you have enough of a community of traders, you can have a podcast where a bunch of people come together and just talk stocks. And it's because it's hard to find people who are also into the stock market enough to want to trade it, but also want to even like just sit down and talk. So that's something fun we've been doing here in the Discord. Someone just asked me, what are your thoughts on Duolingo? Pick up a book, you asshole. No, I'm kidding. Is this another Ngayan? If this person is Ngayan, I'm pretty sure. Okay, they're not Ngayan. Whew, I thought that was going to be another Ngayan. I was going to be like, really? 3 scammers? All right, jokes aside, this is a buy. You're still in early. My price target is still 15. We will go to 8. We will break 10 at some point, and we will see 15. That quarterly time frame is no joke. It keeps forming this cup, and then we're going to see the handle and the breakout. I think look at this. I showed you this before. This is what we do. Shot color? Hell no. I'm a stock market pattern abuser. Look at this. It's almost like it repeats. So, oops, that is definitely not the right. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly. Oops, come on. Why is this? I got butterfingers today. Okay, there you go. Literally the exact same pattern. So, it's a quarterly time frame, so it's going to take a while to play out. That's all I got to say. I'll see you guys in the next one.